Good morning to everyone, and welcome once again onto this noble platform that gives everybody opportunity to earn and as well opportunity to enjoy what you earn on the platform. So today, we are going to take ourselves a bit into what the activities of this platform is all about. And I cannot do this alone without the offline and without the permission from our great leaders. So here online today, we have in our midst a well-known researcher, a guru in the blockchain ecosystem, and someone who have taken his time to sacrifice to share his knowledge with most of us. So I will welcome today all the leaders across the world, from India, from Singapore, from Malaysia, from China, from US. I can see some of our members from some part of Africa. I cannot stand to mention everyone or every country, but nevertheless, you are all welcome to this platform. My name is Abdul Fatai. I'm doing this presentation from Nigeria in Abuja, specifically as the country manager of FINTOCH. Along with me are some of my colleagues on the line who are going to share their experience within the business with us. So let me use this opportunity without wasting too much of our time to call on my leader, somebody I look up to, somebody that I believe that anytime, anywhere, I still stand to benefit a lot from him, not only because of this platform, but because what God has endowed him with, knowledge in so many areas. Let me call on him. He is no any other person but Mr. Cole, who is a mouthpiece, who is the eyes, and who is a leader of us. And some of us who don't know him, we use this opportunity to get ourselves familiar with him. Let me call on him once again. Mr. Mike, on screen, we see him as FinTouch Singapore. He's going to enlighten us today on what some of us just perceive, but we don't have proper understanding of it, and that is the supernode. What are the benefits? What are the importance of supernode? Is going to open or throw more light into it, so as for us to have the vast experience and vast knowledge as per why we must be part of this noble company, and some other benefits that we as members or as investors or as a traders can benefit from FinTouch. So let me allow him, without wasting too much of our time, to open the floor by introducing himself and put us through the message for today. You are welcome, Mr. Mike. As I have made you already a host, let me stop to share so you can have the opportunity as well to share from your end. You are welcome, Mr. Mike.
Hello everybody. Hello, how are you guys doing today? I'm happy to see, I think, the Africa delegates. I thank you, Mr. Fatai. And I see a lot of people here. I think we have 188 participants here from all over the world. I believe so, I think we have, from mostly from Africa countries, as well as, from various parts of the world. All right. So let me introduce myself. All right. So I have been in crypto space since 2015, a good 8 years. I run my own blockchain company, more on consultancy. And when I come across this platform, the FinTouch, I feel very amazed and what they can do. And I personally, go into the blockchain.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for interrupting you. Someone is busy posting a WhatsApp link in the chat. That is not professional. That is not right. You have to kick that person out of this forum.
All right. So perhaps you want to manage this.
They should lock the WhatsApp chat.
Eh?
I hope it's listening.
Yeah.
Yes, she's fine.
They should lock the chat.
Yeah. What we can do is just stop the chat. The host can do that, all right? Are we good now?
Yeah, nothing to.
Yeah, we are good.
Yeah, we can. Let's disable the chat, all right, so that we don't have any disturbance. And please help to mute everybody, so that everybody can listen.
So,
Mute everyone, please. Mute everyone. Mute everyone.
So please start your question. After your waiting time for this.
All right.
Mute everyone, please. Mute everyone. We are getting stopped.
If I mute everyone, I will mute the person speaking too. What I will do is not to delete anybody.
It's okay. You can just mute everyone. Then I will just open my mic. It's fine.
Okay. आपको जूम सेशन का लिंक मिल जाएगा तो आपको 9 बजे होगा. ओके, टाइम वेस्ट नो नथिंग, कोई सेशन नहीं है पे मिल रहा है, आप सिर्फ टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है. ओके, यहाँ पे नहीं कुछ कंटिन्यू किया जा रहा है, यहाँ पे नहीं होस्ट का पता है, नहीं किसी का पता है. तो अगर आप हमारी बात को सुन रहे हैं, सेशन को किया जाए.
Admin, mute everyone so that no one can unmute, right?
The person interrupting the meeting is the same person posting the link, so could you kindly remove them?
So I think you can go now. We're good to go.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess we have settled this. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, let me continue. Apologize for the disturbance. All right. So I respect everybody. At least to be muted unless the host allows you to talk. So not to give any inconvenience for other participants. All right, we have a good 195 participants here today. And as I say, some of you guys may have seen me on stage or some of you guys may have seen me on video. All right, so I'm the trainer as well as the speaker for the company. All right, so because of my knowledge of blockchain and cryptocurrency, I will be able to share the insights as well as to be able to educate our members on the blockchain perspective, as well as the potential of our public chain, which is very important because this is what we are going to get, at the near future, very, very near future. All right, so okay, I'm going to share, some of the Let me share. All right. So let me quickly go through and to explain to everybody, our dear members from all over the world, what is going to happen in the next couple of months. And also, this is an important element for us to be able to understand what the company is going to do at the same time. All right, have an in-depth understanding, on the supernode, as well as what we can gain from the supernode. All right, so without further ado, let me start the presentation. All right, so this is something is in the crypto world. All right, in the crypto world, we always say this thing: 1 day in crypto and equals to 1 year in our real life. The meaning for this is very simple, because cryptocurrency can grow in a phenomenal manner. And of course, that's why if you at the right time, at the right moment, you can become a crypto millionaire in just a short span of time. So it's just that the timing and the opportunity given, are you willing to, take action? So this is something always happening in crypto, and that's the reason why you always see a lot of crypto millionaire. And I give you an example. I start mining this coin called Dogecoin. I think everybody knows about this Dogecoin by now. But 8 years ago, it was nothing. Nobody knows it. But I purposely mine this coin because the mining yield is good. At that time, the value of that coin is only $200. Last year, what's the value of the coin? It's more than $1 million. All right, so you can actually become a millionaire without even you realizing it. Someone's trying to draw the screen. All right, so who is the billionaire in crypto? All are exchange people. You look at the Binance CEO, the FTX, the Coinbase, the Ripple. Those are the billionaires. And let us take a look at what is the Binance number of users. All right, with this projection, right, Binance number of users is going to be 89.5 million. All right, so please take note of this number, 89.5 million. All right, and how many unique addresses per day on Binance chain? Which is 279,500. Every day, Binance is getting about 279,500 unique addresses per day. And what is the active user of Binance? The active user of Binance is around 877,000 addresses per day. All right. So this is active user. So remember train numbers. Okay. What are the train numbers? Total number of users of almost 90 million. All right. And number of unique addresses per day is 279,000. And active user is about 877,000 per day. All right. Just take note of this number. And let's look at our numbers. Okay. Everybody, if you look at our FinTOch app, all right, this is something that I have screenshot days ago during the event in Malaysia. But today, the numbers is even much higher. If you take a look at your app, all right, so which is today, You open the app now. The total number of addresses is 13,216,000. All right. Number of addresses in 24 hours now is 573,000. Number of transactions in 24 hours is 20 million. All right. So this number for today now is a little bit exaggerated because we just completed our event in KL. You know, there's a lot of transaction going on because of the supernode. All right. So, but just take a smaller number. The number of addresses right now is already 13 million. And of course, the number of addresses now is lesser than Binance, right? Binance is 89 million. Okay. So, but you look at our incremented addresses per day, which is how many? 357,000. And at the current number now is 500 over 1,000. But Binance is only 279,000. All right. So if you look at these, you project if a day is 350,000, and our public blockchain is going to be when? On at least 100 days away, okay? So 100 days plus this with incremental, definitely is more than 350,000 per day, right? It could be 400, 500,000. We just take an average of, let's say, 400,000. 400,000 times 100 days is 40 million new addresses, plus what we have now of 13 million addresses. We are seeing at least more than 50 million addresses when we launch our public chain in July. All right. Then we talk about the number of transactions per day. Number of transactions per day, when we have 50 million addresses at that time, I believe the number of transactions will be more than 20 million per day. This is just about less than 1/3, less than 50% of the total number of addresses. And you look at active user for Binance is only 877,000, whereby we should be seeing 20 million transactions per day. All right, what does this number, how does this number make sense to you? It's very simple. When our platform, all right, our platform, our FinTOch platform, migrating the user from our current private chain to our next public chain, which will be using FTC network, which is our own FinTOch public chain. All right. So imagine that now our private chain is using what kind of transaction? We are using BNB because our current private chain is using Binance Smart Chain as a base. That's the reason why we always need to use BNB as a gas fee. So when all of us, right, need to migrate into our own public chain, which is the FTC chain, right? We will be using what? We will be using FTC coin. Understand? So imagine that there are more than 20 million active transactions needed to use FTC coin. So what do you mean by transaction? The transaction means whenever you want to do a lending contract or whenever you want to do withdrawal. Okay. When there's something that a lot of us, they don't actually take note of is every time and we need to withdraw our interest or our commission, there is a 5% admin fee, right? So what is going to happen next is if when we migrate to our FTC chain, members will need to buy FTC coin equivalent to the 5%, or even lesser. Maybe the company will say, if you use FTC coin for the admin fee, it will be only 3%. All right, we don't know. So this is definitely going to happen. All right, imagine that if every day, especially our GMs, our VPs, our big investor, they are withdrawing every day, they need to buy equivalent amount of FTC coin for this admin fee. What do you think is the transaction going to happen and the demand for the FTC coin? You understand? You look at Binance, right? They are only having 877,000 addresses, active user, and we are having 20 million. What do you think, the demand for the FTC coin? This is something that a lot of our members, they have not really think about it, all right? Because this is where the company is heading to. If not, why would we want to do a public chain? A public chain without a users is worthless. It doesn't worth a single cent. A public chain with millions and millions of users, it becomes a very, very worthy public chain because they have huge transaction, and the huge transaction will need the FTC coin. This is something that is a brilliant and fantastic move of the company. And what does it cost to our member like us? Nothing. It's the same. You are using BNB coin earlier. Now you are going to use the FTC and you don't pay extra. In fact, you're going to pay lesser because you are using FTC coin. So it's going to be extremely beneficiary for the members. At the same time, the demand of FTC is going to surge like nobody business. Why? Because the FTC coin can only be produced from the supernode. There's no private sales, no public sale. Nobody can buy any FTC coin except it come out from the supernode. All right. So whoever that owns the supernode will be able to get the FTC coin produced by the supernode every day. And this is going to be lifetime. Understand? All right. Okay, then let's look at BNB. BNB launch price is 15 cents. And we have not even disclosed what is our price, because in fact we don't need, because we will launch our exchange after we have run our blockchain, and our blockchain will actually our exchange is a decentralized exchange whereby the buyer and the seller will put their own price. So there's no price, in fact. So if you look at Binance, the highest BNB price is $676, which translates to 4,500 times. Imagine what is going to be, how many times is our FTC. I think it's going to be more than Binance. Looking at the numbers that Binance is generating and the numbers that we had for our FTC, you can imagine how many times appreciation, your FTC coin will be. All right. So that's the reason why everybody, if you know it, if you do take action, you will be able to be a crypto millionaire. Okay. How? It's very straightforward. Get your supernode. Buy the supernode now. All right, because supernode is the only way to produce FTC coin. All right, so now we are at the first phase. Our first phase is actually opening for members. All right, so there are only 20 supernodes available. All right, for the members. Okay, so total now we still have available of maybe about 15 notes that for member subscription. So when first phase is closed, then the second phase and third phase will be open to the public. All right. So, and unfortunately, a lot of our members, they do not understand the value of super notes because they do not understand blockchain, neither they understand, how cryptocurrency works. All right. So my job here is to, share with the members how can you benefit from this. Very simple, because the company is only allowing coins produced from Supernode. So how do you subscribe? You can check on all these Supernode lists. All right, then you can just click on subscription and you can subscribe. Okay, so this is what happened in 5 days ago. So now we only left 10 days for all our members. So it's very important all our members take note of this opportunity and, do whatever you can afford to. All right. So to subscribe to buy this Supernode, because if you miss this, you're going to pay higher price in your second phase and your third phase. Okay. And also you were going to need FTC coin anyway, because you are going to need for your lending as well as for the admin fee eventually when you want to withdraw your commission and your profits. Okay, so take the opportunity to study this, and this is definitely going to happen, whereby after the fully subscription of the FTC Supernode, then we will launch the exchange and eventually migrate all of us into this public blockchain. And we are going to do the big launch on the 12th of July in Singapore. So all these are well planned, and definitely I don't want any of our members to miss out this opportunity. And I can assure you, whatever amount you put in, for example, if you decided to put in 100 or even 1,000, it doesn't matter, because it starts from 100. You will be able to at least gain at least 50 times to 100 times on whatever you have put in to purchase the Supernode. For one very simple reason, because the huge demand outweighs the limited supply, because the release of the coin, the company is using a slow release method. The coin is only released over 180 days. So you only get your coins a little, and after 180 days, it will be full release. So the first 180 days, the coin supply in the market is very limited. This structure is exactly the same as Filecoin. If you guys have understand what is Filecoin, right? They are also doing the same type of release. So this is a strategy to really, bump up the high demand, and so that, everybody can gain huge, price appreciation for the coin, and whoever that own the Supernodes, right, will be able to get the coins every day, and you'll be able to enjoy the appreciation of the coins, and you can actually sell it anyway in our FTC swap exchange, which is going to launch in June. All right, this is already stated in the company announcement, because after May, the sales of Supernode is completed, and we will launch the FTC swap, which is our own public decentralized exchange in June, and migration of the users will be happening as well. So, and this is extremely important. And I share with you one more news. Okay, so we had a leaders meeting this afternoon, and our director has shared with us that Binance has started to talk to us on the listing of FTC coin in Binance Exchange. Imagine when that listing is completed, FTC coin is listed in Binance Exchange. Wow, the whole world will know about FTC. All right, and the whole world wanted to buy FTC coin, not just the member. And can you imagine how many times FTC price will surge? So I urge all members not to, not to waste this opportunity. Spend some time, try to understand, and at least invest at least $100 or more, whatever you can afford to. This is going to be changing your life, and this is just a short time frame, and this is the opportunity of your lifetime. All right, so now there's only 10 days more. Okay, so that's why I sincerely urge all the members to take note of this. If you have any question at all, please get to your upline or your leaders. All right, so that's my sharing on the Supernote. I will hand over to Mr. Fatai.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike, for the clarification on Supernode. But right now, you will still help us to go through the rudiments. What I mean by this is how to properly subscribe for it. You understand? Maybe you share the screen of your phone with us so as to see how this is properly being done, because some people are not yet understood how the subscription take place. Please, you can still take the floor to do this clarification. Thank you.
Oh, so I need to log in using my phone. You got to hold on for a second. So before that, you guys have any question? Maybe you can raise your hand, then we can try to address any of your question about it. All right. Let's see my screen, right? So what you need to do is to press on this banner, FTC Public Chain Supernode coming your way. All right, so you will go into this page, all right? You can only subscribe Supernode in this page, okay? So because you can look at the top left, you can see the ID of yourself. All right, this is your own ID. So your subscription will be tied to this ID, and whatever coins will be awarded to you will go directly into your wallet. All right, so that is how, the whole subscription works. And you can scroll down, you can see the time now is 9 days, 18 hours. So we have 9 days, 18 hours to go. All right, so there are 20 super notes being offered at this first phrase, 1 to 20. All right, so there are a few already fully subscribed. You can see a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully subscribed. All right, so now you can actually, if you like to subscribe, for example, Elite. So we go for Elite. we can just click on it. You can look at this. So this is connected to your wallet. All right. So if your wallet have some balance, for example, for this one, $700, you can just click on it. All right. So you can just key in the amount that you want. Let's say 100 or whatever. Okay. All right. Or you have a Supernote cash vouchers. You can just click on here, and in this one, that voucher, you can click on the voucher. And what you need to do is, you can just click subscribe. So once you click subscribe, all right, let's say 100, you click subscribe, and it will go through the subscription already. You just have to, this is 100. Don't use this one. Okay, you click the subscribe. All right, it will ask you to pay, and next step, you do your password. You can just next step, you can key in your wallet password, then the transaction will go through. All right, so this is how you do your subscription for your Supernote, and this is be able to find in this. All right, so after you subscribe, there will be these subscription records. You can just click here, and you will see the subscription record is here. Okay, this is how you do the subscription. All right, so if you want to read the details of it, you can click these subscription rules. All right, you can actually read more details on when the subscription period, what is the price, and what is the benefit. All this is well described over here. All right, so, and alternatively, you can also go to here, the profit tab. All right, you can click on this Supernote cash voucher and subscribe to Supernote. It will actually arrive in the same page also. So there are two ways for you to do it, or you can go to the profit tab and go into here, or you can actually go out and click the banner. All right, it will actually arrive into the same page as well. So now we are at the phase 1, 9 days and 80 hours to go. All right, so just do whatever you are comfortable with. And I would suggest from now onwards, whatever interest you earn or whatever commission you earn, just use it to subscribe if you can, all right? Because this is something, it's an opportunity of the lifetime that I think all our members shouldn't miss, because this is really will be able to change, your life, because this is not just an ordinary investment. This is something that will benefit you for life, because this is a public blockchain, and once you subscribe, you will have it every day. Be it no matter how much it is something that you can sell. It's like Bitcoin. So today Bitcoin is 26,000. You own 0.001 is a lot of money, all right? Or 0.01 whatever. All right. So it's about the value. It's not about the amount, the number of coins you get, because you could have 1 million coins, right? So for example, you have the Shiba, right, which is 0.0000, don't know how many, right? So it doesn't have value. If you have millions of coins, it's useless. So as compared with our FTC, today during our leadership meeting, our leaders, our directors have shared with us the FTC coin will have a higher value eventually as compared to FTH. Our FTH now is 30,000, and our FTC coin will be even more than 30,000. So this is something that we are looking forward to, and this is definitely going to happen with the little supply of the coins, and as well as the huge demand from the market, because of the gas fee as well as our admin fee. Everybody, imagine 20 over millions active user needing to buy this FTC coin, right? And once this started, because imagine this, our exchange FTC swap is not just for members only. FTC swap is going to be a public DEX, public decentralized exchange, the same thing as pancake swap or Uniswap. Every public, every crypto traders can come into FTC swap, and when they see FTC coin is growing like nobody business, they will come in and trade the coins. All right. So, and with Binance participants to list the coin in Binance, and I will think all crypto exchanges will love to list FTC. And because of these, the demand will hype again and again and again. And with so little supply at the beginning of 180 days, the coin price will really, really surge phenomenally. All right, you will be seeing this very soon in 3 months' time. So now is the time. Now is the time for the members. It's a superb opportunity, and we have to take action right now. Okay, so so far, any other questions? Or I hand over back to Mr. Fatai.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike. We really appreciate how much you've explained to us. This is amazing because you are letting us to know from a very reliable and authentic source that very soon Binance and other blockchain are going to list FTC on their blockchain. And
on their exchange.
on their exchange.
Yes.
And as soon as the blockchain of FINTOCH is fully launched, it's going to be a dynamic situation. It's going to be a turning point in the blockchain ecosystem. And what's much interests me so much about your presentation is the value you really emphasize on. That right now, what we have, we might not have value for it. Even if today we see FTH as 32,000 US dollar per one FTH, that's what FTC is going to give to us is going to be higher than that. So I see no reason why anybody want to delay or not to be part of this noble stride. So those who still sitting behind the seat or lacking behind the seat or not having seat at all, but still making jests, still making their usual look, thinking that this platform is not moving. This platform has gotten over 4-wheel. We look at 4-wheel drive as super drive cars. This has gotten over 4 wheels. And each of these wheels will be unveiling to us. So as for us to see at what rate this node that super is added to it, to make it super node, is just a node that people are known with. But in this case, there is super that is added to this node and is going to be super. Just like the normal hybrid that people knows. When FINTOCH comes out, they comes out with what? They comes out with hybrid. And when you look at the spelling of the hybrid, it's quite different. And you that are contacting finance through this platform, you can really feel how you are really enjoying the finance. So nevertheless, before we ask for 1 or 2 questions, I will want Mr. Carlos as well to add his own input into what our great leader, Mr. Mike from Singapore, have said so far. We want to call Mr. Carlos. Please, you can unmute yourself and let us hear from you as part of what we come to learn today before we open the floor for general questions and clarification. Thank you very much. Mr. Carlos?
Yeah, I'm currently driving on the move.
Okay, please, we need your inputs.
Yeah, like what Mr. Michael have shared, our FTC is just the beginning.
Wow.
This is as good as you are having the chance to be part of the Bitcoin shareholder. you miss the Bitcoin. You miss our FTH shares. So now is the best time to grab on to this FTC because this is just the very beginning.
Wow.
Haven't started. It's just the phase 1. Because phase 2 and phase 3, the coin is getting, the price is getting higher and higher. So why not let us, the members, to grab it now, then to let the public to take. Yeah. And the best thing is, so far until July, from July till today, none of the members has ever lost a single cent in FinTOCH.
Wow.
And then the event after event, every month the event after event. This is all the activities. The leaders are putting all the effort and the support from all the leaders. And we have our full support from the consultants of FinTOCH. That's the kind of the support that we are giving and the kind of leaderships. You can have the best company, you can have the best product, you can have the best timing, but you do not have the best leader that guides you, is as good as nothing. That's all I want to share. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carlos. So now we allow participants to ask questions before we allow Mr. FINTOCH himself, in person of Mr. Mike, to have other meetings lines up for him.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Omar. I am one of the big leader in Rwanda. It's just starting FinTouch. Sir, I want to talk some question. It's regarding from Mr. Michael, the one who was was showing us the super node. Sir, may I request you some? Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. May I request? May I request to have like a number of Mr. Michael, because I have huge team. I have huge team for sure. I want to talk with him. If he can allow me, can you give me my number, or I put my WhatsApp number so that we can talk? Give me that opportunity, sir, because I missed Binance when it was in sense. It's for sure. I want to talk with him.
You are welcome. I forgot what the name is, but now just like you mentioned, sharing of address, contact, and the rest, it's not that encrypted, especially when it comes to this type of a platform. You meet your upline or you chat behind the. This is just a rare opportunity. Not every time that most of the Zoom platform has the opportunity of bringing people of this resume to a platform. So if we have it, we must not misuse the opportunity. You can chat me up at the back office. I will link you up with necessary information you want to have. So Ms. FINTOCH Sharma, you can ask your question, please.
The chat is disabled. Hello, the chat is not working. Hello. How can I talk?
Sharma, you can go ahead.
Please talk to your upline. Talk to your upline.
Hello.
Hello, Sharma, go ahead.
Yeah, my question is that the big confusion in our team that if my downline exceed me and he get the position before me, or always, hello.
Go ahead, please ask your question.
My question is that if my downline exceed me or overtake me, will I lose forever this team, or I will be resumed again if I complete my criteria? Suppose I'm under you and I am GM and my downline becomes VP before me. will I get the position of VP if I complete my criteria after 7 days? Hello.
Hello, yes, I got your question. Mr. Mike, can you help us to answer these questions, or I should go ahead? Yes, it is possible that your downline comes ahead of you, meaning overtaking you as a leader.
Recording stopped.
Yes, your downline can overtake you. Two things can cause that. Number one, if you as a general manager, you decide to put all your downline under one line, or you fail to meet the first requirement of having the minimum 5 direct. If you don't have it, and your downline have their 5 line and they have the volume, they can exceed you as a general manager. They can come ahead of you as vice president. And mind you, when you are a general manager, the moment a general manager is produced under you, he shared your percentage downward, not that your percentage go up. You only have the advantage of getting 20% of what your downline is getting as a general manager. But when it comes to position, if your requirement of meeting that 5 are not there, if you fail to get the 5, you are likely to lose that position to your downline that meets the position, and at the same time, I have the volume. You can lose your upline, your downline in that manner, meaning that's your downline.
Okay. Sir, what's the name? Where you broadcast most of them?
So do we have any other question?
Yes. Hello,
Yes.
good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Uluwaka Oduyegunle. Yeah, I wanted to ask in relation to the FTC coin. Please, what network is the FTC coin? What network is it? Yes. Number 2, I'm not clearly clear about, because I joined midway of the super node. If I'm purchasing the super node, what is the minimum amount I can purchase for the super node? And can there be a guiding something that we can use to go through, if there's anything we can use to go through it, so that we know how to subscribe it through our wallet? Thank you.
Mr. Mike, this question is for you. Is asking that Supernode is on the world blockchain right now. But to the best of my understanding, when he was doing the presentation, he opened what led to the historical or the benefits online. Mr. Mike, go ahead.
The minimum subscription is 100 USDT. All right. So of course you can invest or buy in the hundreds. That means 100, 200, 300. Okay. Minimum is 100. And this you will have a fraction of it, and you will get this forever. So then after the blockchain started running, you will get the coins, the FTC coin, based on the percentage you own the nodes.
First question here asked that is it
for the FTC coin, what network? What network is the FTC? Is it Binance or is it Ethereum? Or what is the network?
It's our own network. It's FTC network. It's our own public chain and our own network. So there will be a new wallet. So there will be many other third-party provider will make FTC wallet soon. So this is a new blockchain, a new network. Yeah.
Okay, right now, do we have any specific date when the blockchain is likely to be launched?
June.
June. Okay.
Because once we finish the subscription of the Supernode, we will start to produce the coins, and we will start to we will launch our own FTX swap, which is the exchange of FINTOCH. But this is a public exchange; everybody can access to it. But for FINTOCH users, right, our app will automatically be connected to it, and we will migrate every users of FINTOCH into our own public chain, which is called FTC chain. And this is also our own network. That's why it is called FTC network. So this is going to be a brand new network and belongs to FINTOCH. It's not any other already. So that's why this is very powerful. And at the same time, it creates a lot of demand from traders all over the world. All right, because we have huge demand of coins or FTC coin from our own user itself. All right. Yes.
Yeah. Someone just sent me a message now asking that your example for this FTC and the comparison has been between Binance and this FTC. That right now, Binance is a centralized chain, and the way FinTouch operates as a decentralized. What are the collaboration between this analysis?
Oh, okay. The analysis is actually talking about the demand. All right. So very simple. Whatever coin it is always, the coin price is always based on demand and supply. So you look at the numbers of Binance. That means you look at the number of users, the number of active users, all this. It shows the demand. You understand? So, but you look at the demand of FTC coin. That's the numbers that I want everybody to focus on. You see, the demand for FTC coin is much, much more than the demand for BNB. You understand? So if there is huge demand for FTC coin, so naturally the coin price will go up, right? So we use Binance as a benchmark. All right. So we use Binance as a benchmark. So Binance also running, they have this demand, all right, based on the active user, based on the transaction per day, etc. Right. So it drives the demand. So it doesn't matter whether it is a decentralized exchange or a centralized exchange. What we are looking at is the demand. All right. So the demand is the one who is going to drive the coin price, the demand and the supply. Understand? So now we have huge demand generating from our own FinTouch users. All right. So when we have these huge demands, and this demand coming from the number of users as well as the number of transactions, that drives the demand of the coin for the smart contract, as well as for the lending, as well as for the withdrawal fee, right? The admin fee. So with such huge demand, right, any exchange will want to have a part of it. You understand? So what does exchange want? Exchange only want to earn the transaction fee. You go to the exchange, you buy and sell the coin, they charge you a small fraction of transaction fee. This is what the exchange want. You know what I mean? That is the reason why Binance also want to work with us. You understand? Because they also want to have a pie of it, because there are so many users wanting to buy FTC coin. So if you can buy from Binance, a Binance user will buy as well. Or because there's a lot of trader in Binance, they look at this coin always go up. They will also want to trade the coins. You can see how the ecosystem works. So first, you must have demand, and you must understand the demand come from where. So this is what, from the crypto trader's perspective. I also a crypto trader. I trade in Binance actually. Unfortunately, I'm fortunately not to trade in FTX. I trade in Binance. Okay, so and because of that, right? I understand, right? I understand what drives the demand. So we do have huge demands from the users, and this is a compulsory demand. It's a must. So any members, when they migrate into our FTC network, they must use FTC coin, all right, to do the lending. Okay, so at the same time, when you want to withdraw your profits or your interest, you also need to use FTC coin. So with this, there's no way you can run away that all users must buy FTC coin. That is the demand. All right. So this is something that everybody has to understand. Where is the demand coming from? Okay.
So thank you very much.
Sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mike, for the explanation. And good, we have an experienced hand in the meeting today, coupled with what our leader has been dishing out before now. I miss the country rep in Abuja, Nigeria. Now, having said that, the launch coming up in June 12th, you said, what will be the criteria for anyone that want to attend, maybe like some of us from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Cameroon? What will be the criteria to attend that? That is my first question. The second question is on the node. Now, when someone come in with $1,000, another person come in with $100 to subscribe, will there be a specific amount of the FTC coin that individual will get? Or is it in percentage, or it will be in number? Will the node come with and say, okay, maybe a node of $100 is coming in with maybe 4 FTC coin, or is coming with 10 FTC coin, or it will just be in percentage? I want to know that. The third question is, when we look at the FTC being a decentralized exchange like other ones that have been launched, the DEX, will there be a kind of a collaboration apart from just the trading, the withdrawal that would drive the demand? Will there be a kind of a collaboration like a bridge that I can, on the FTC DEX, I can convert my money to any other money, like swapping, like we have in, like swapping the coin from one to the other? Please kindly respond to this. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let me answer your question one by one. So when you subscribe to the super notes, you are owning a fraction of it. For example, because one note is 2 million, right? So if you subscribe 100, so it's 100 over 2 million. So this is the percentage of ownership of the node. So when the node produces the coin, so you will, just based on your fraction, you will get the fraction of the coin as well. So probably you're getting 0 point something, based on the fraction that you will be eligible to. So this one is it will be sending to your wallet after we start the blockchain, because the blockchain haven't started yet, because you need to finish the third phase before it will start. All right, so you can see all the benefits over here, right? So this is what this Carlos is sharing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can study all this, because this already be officially announced in your app, so you can study all this over here. All right. So
okay.
The next question is, yes, FTC swap is going to be the same as Uniswap, as per this package swap. It's the same. Reason is because FTC swap is a decentralized exchange, which is public exchange. All right. So it's not just for the member only. So FTC swap will perform the same as any DEX. That means there will be multiple pairs being offered. Then you can swap with different coin pairs. All right. So it's exactly the same. Why would you want to be different, right? Because you want to attract the public to be able to trade in FTC swap also. Because wherever they trade in FTC swap, right, they will buy FTC coin. That will drive the demand for FTC coin as well. So yes, it will be the same as what you want to know with other DEX, other decentralized exchange. Yes.
All right. Yeah, my question, there is one you omitted. I will add one to it. The one you omitted is the launch in June in Singapore. What will be the criteria for people that want to attend the launch to attend? Then the one I wanted to add to my question is when this is launched, will it be like coming up now with a new DEX? Will it be a layer 1 blockchain like maybe Utron, or will it be a Web3 as it were, because it must be upgraded? Then will it be a proof of stake so that the cost of doing transaction will be cheaper, because that also will bring a lot of people to come and say, let me go on FTC DEX to do my trading, to do my transaction, to do my buying and selling, do all that thing, because their fee is cheaper compared to the other one.
Okay, the criteria for the grand event in Singapore, we have not finalized yet, because we do not know by then how many allocation. But for Singapore event, it is a 10,000 members event. So it's huge, but at that time, I believe the member is also huge. So I believe at that time, maybe there's only GM and above, or even maybe VP and above can attend the event. We don't know. So we could not give you an answer at this moment of time, because there are still a few months away. And we do not know how many GM, VP, or SVP is going to be at that time, because we are growing in a phenomenon speed. So yeah, that's why I cannot answer your question at that time. Okay, now. So we have to look at, when it's closer to the date, then we will be able to tell you what is the qualification criteria for the July event. All right, so just be patient about it. And what else is your question again?
Yeah, the second question is the launch of the DEX for FTC DEX now. Will it be launched on layer 1 blockchain, or will it be Web3? And will there be a kind of a situation where the cost of running on that DEX, trading on the DEX, or doing anything on the DEX will be cheaper compared to what we currently have now? And lastly, will it be a proof of stake, like something happened last year, I think around September or August?
Yes, it's going to be proof of stake. Actually, you can go to our. We actually make an announcement in our page. So I think
okay, that will be covered.
I think members did not really pay a lot of attention. I think maybe Carlos, can you off the sharing so that I can share?
All right, sir.
So thank you. To you. At least even though we requested for just 20 minutes from Mr. Mike, we have at the same time used more than that, and we are grateful to you all who have endeavored to have stayed from the beginning to this time of this program. by the grace of God, just like we used to say, we meet again on Monday, but 8 p.m. Nigeria time. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do practical back office, whereby we do some clarification, we do some analysis as to what some of us don't understand from the back office. So the link will as well be spread via where we got some of this link for us to have joined today. We say thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of this noble platform as we all look forward on how this phenomenon will be taken and become a household name. FinTouch, yes, yes, yes. FinTouch, yes, yes, yes. So FinTouch has come to stay, and FinTouch will keep growing from strength to strength. So thank you, everyone, as we call it a day. Once again, all the leaders in the house, I have some leaders from United States of America online. I have some from Canada. I have some from UK. I have from every part of the world. Indians, I can see some of you, and you are all as well being recognized. And my leaders in Nigeria as well here. Kudos to you to have sacrificed to be part of this noble project. Thank you all as we call it a day. See you on Monday, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. As I say goodbye. Thank you all.
Have the slides, a copy of the slides, Mr. Patel, if you can. The one our leader just used, Mr. Mike.
Okay, I will request for it and see how we pass that across. Thank you very much.